Picture this. It's the biggest stage of them, all Paris 2024 Olympics. Packed stadium, rain pouring down, and Thierry Henry's young French squad has the home crowd dreaming of gold. But football never follows a script, does it? What started as a celebration for France quickly turned into a dramatic roller coaster, with goals flying in from all angles, video assistant referee drama, and a comeback attempt that had hearts racing. Just when France thought they had clawed their way back, Spain's Sergio Camelo had other plans. Get ready for a wild ride through one of the most unforgettable Olympic finals in football history. The build-up, French hopes, Spanish resilience. The tension was palpable in Paris, as Thierry Henry's young French squad prepared to take on Spain in the men's football gold medal match at the Paris 2024 Olympics. France was eager to reclaim Olympic glory on home soil, and with a legend like Henry at the helm, expectations were sky-high. Fans flooded the Parc des Princes, hoping to witness a historic triumph, and the atmosphere was electric from the get-go. Adding to the drama, pre-match festivities included a stirring rendition of La Marseillaise and a surprise appearance by Arsène Wenger, further fueling the anticipation. With the rain beginning to drizzle, it felt like the stage was set for a legendary French performance. But as we know, football is never predictable. The Spanish comeback, turning the tide. In typical fashion, Spain demonstrated their knack for making comebacks when it matters most. After France's early goal from Enzo Milot sent the home crowd into euphoria, Spain wasted no time responding. Fermin Lopez, the Barcelona midfielder who had been a standout throughout the tournament, netted two quick goals that stunned the French defense. To make matters worse for Henry's side, Alex Baina's free kick curled beautifully into the top corner, making it 3-1 to Spain by halftime. The French fans who had been singing and dancing in the stands just minutes earlier now sat in silence, watching their team unravel. It was a harsh reminder that no lead is ever safe against the resilient Spaniards, whose quick counters and precision in front of goal had turned the tide in their favor. France's fight back, heart-stopping moments. Just when it seemed like Spain would coast to victory, Thierry Henry's side reminded everyone why football is called the beautiful game. The rain intensified, but so did the French determination. With just over 10 minutes left on the clock, Magne Zakliouch pulled one back for France, igniting a flicker of hope among the drenched supporters. Then, in the dying moments of regular time, video assistant referee took center stage. After a dramatic review, the referee awarded France a penalty, sparking wild celebrations in the stadium. Jean-Philippe Matita, who had been clutch for France throughout the tournament, stepped up with ice in his veins and buried the equalizer. The roar from the crowd was deafening. It was a moment that encapsulated the highs and lows of football. Extra time drama. Camelo's heroics. Extra time was a chess match, with both teams carefully calculating their moves. But in the 100th minute, it was Spain's Sergio Camelo who broke the deadlock with a moment of sheer brilliance. The Rayo Vallecano forward chipped the ball delicately over the French goalkeeper, Guillaume Rests, sending the Spanish bench into wild celebrations. As France desperately pushed forward in search of another equalizer, Camelo struck again, exploiting the space left by a French side throwing caution to the wind. His second goal, a simple finish after a long ball from Spanish goalkeeper Arnaud Tenas, sealed the deal for Spain and broke French hearts. The final whistle blew, and Spain had won 5-3, securing their first Olympic gold in football since 1992. The aftermath. Pride in defeat. Thierry Henry, who had been hoping to add Olympic gold to his illustrious collection of accolades, stood on the sidelines, taking in the scene. His young French squad had come so close, yet victory had slipped through their fingers. Despite the loss, Henry remained proud of his team, describing their performance as magical. These were players who had not only fought back from the brink of defeat, but had also given the home crowd a reason to believe until the very last minute. The silver medal was a bittersweet reward, but it was also a symbol of a team on the rise. The future looked bright for Henry's squad, and while they left the pitch with tears in their eyes, they knew they had done themselves and their country proud. A summer to remember for Spain. For Spain, the victory capped off what can only be described as a golden summer. Their senior team had already lifted the European Championship trophy just a few weeks earlier, and now their under-23 squad had added Olympic gold to the nation's trophy cabinet. The Spanish football machine was in full swing, producing talent at an alarming rate, and their success in Paris was a testament to their dominance on the global stage. With stars like Fermin Lopez and Sergio Camelo leading the way, Spain looked poised to continue their reign over international football for years to come. It was a remarkable achievement, and one that will be remembered as a defining moment in Spanish football history. Key performers. Stars of the final. While Sergio Camelo stole the headlines with his extra-time heroics, there were standout performances across the pitch. Fermin Lopez, with his 2 crucial goals, was a constant threat to the French defense, and his composure in front of goal was a key factor in Spain's victory. On the French side, Jean-Philippe Mateta continued to prove his worth, finishing as one of the tournament's top scorers. His ability to stay calm under pressure and convert the late penalty was a testament to his maturity and skill. Both goalkeepers, Guillaume Restes and Arnaud Tenes, also played pivotal roles, with Tenes redeeming himself after his early mistake by making several crucial saves to keep Spain in the game. Tactical battles. Henry versus Denia. The match was not only a battle of skill, but also a fascinating tactical duel between Thierry Henry and Spain's coach, Santi Denia. Henry's French side looked to dominate possession and control the tempo, but Denia's counter-attacking tactics caught them off guard time and again. Spain's ability to transition quickly from defense to attack was lethal, as evidenced by their 3 quick goals in the first half. Henry's decision to push his fullbacks higher up the pitch left space for the Spaniards to exploit, and it was this tactical mismatch that ultimately decided the game. Despite the tactical shortcomings, Henry's in-game adjustments allowed France to mount a comeback, showing his growth as a manager. A game of inches. Video assistant referee role. Once again, video assistant referee played a pivotal role in determining the outcome of a high-stakes match. The late penalty awarded to France after a video assistant referee review was the turning point that allowed the game to go into extra time. While some may argue that video assistant referee disrupts the flow of the game, there's no denying its importance in ensuring that critical decisions are made accurately. In this case, video assistant referee gave France a lifeline, and without it, the match might have ended in regulation time. Referee Ramon Abadi's call will be debated by fans and pundits alike, but in the heat of the moment, it was a decision that added yet another layer of drama to an already thrilling contest. Looking ahead, what's next for Henry and France? The loss will sting for a while, but there's plenty of reason for optimism within the French camp. Thierry Henry has laid the foundation for a team that can compete at the highest level, and with the European Championships and World Cup on the horizon, this experience will only serve to strengthen them. The young players who feature in this Olympic final now have a taste of international competition, and they will carry that experience forward as they continue to develop. France may have lost the battle, but they are far from losing the war. Expect to see this team, under Henry's guidance, challenging for major honors in the near future. And there you have it, folks. What a wild ride this Olympic final turned out to be. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to keep up with all things football, and maybe a bit of therapy for us heartbroken France fans, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Because, let's face it, you don't want to miss out on any more of this roller coaster action.